We're seeing captions now.
I turned those on,
Oh, okay.
so I could turn those. Thank you.
Stop transcription.
I did. Okay, we're recording. Is that correct, Nicole?
Yes, we are recording. We're live.
Okay, thank you for starting the recording. It is October 21st at 9:42 a.m. and we will begin the hearing that is scheduled for the Bryan Building in the Bonnie B room at 9:30 on October 21st, 2024 for the public adoption hearing for LCB file number R154-24. So the first thing I will do is call the meeting to order. And good morning, my name is Ryan Shane. I'm a Deputy Administrator with the Nevada Division of Forestry. And joining me here today is Jamie McClinton, the Administrator for the Nevada Division of Natural Heritage. This is the time and place set for the public adoption hearing for LCB file 154-24, relating to the state's list of critically endangered and fully protected species proposed by the Nevada Division of Forestry. This hearing is held at the Bryan Building in Carson City, streamed live on the internet, and teleconference via Microsoft Teams. Persons wishing to provide public comment via phone may do so by calling 775-321-6111 and entering meeting code 749-29734#. With that, I will move to agenda item number 2, which is our first of 2 public comment periods. I will open public comment for persons here in Carson City. Anyone wishing to provide public comment is asked to state and spell their first and last names for the record. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes per person. Is there any public comment in Carson City? Jamie being the only person in the room besides me, and she's nodding her head no. We will move now to Teams. For Teams, please use the raise hand function to indicate that you would like to provide public comment. And I will call on you to unmute your microphone. Is there anyone wishing to provide public comment on Teams? Not hearing or seeing from anybody wishing to provide public comment on Teams, I will move to agenda item number 3, which is a review and discussion of LCB file R154-24. The proposed regulation adds the red rock sunflower Helianthus divernii to the state's list of fully protected species of native flora found in the Nevada Administrative Code 527.010. This species has specific habitat needs in a very limited geographic extent and faces immediate threats and future risks to its long-term survival, including intensive recreational use, potential land development, lack of protection from grazing ungulates, wildfires, and invasive species. By granting protected status, the regulation seeks to mitigate these threats and ensures the species' continued existence in its native habitat intended by the Nevada Revised Statute 527.260. The red rock sunflower is known to exist on Bureau of Land Management and private lands within and around the Red Rock National Conservation Area in Clark County, Nevada. During the regulation workshop conducted on June 21st, 2024, technical review and presentations were provided by the Bureau of Land Management and the Nevada Division of Natural Heritage that substantiated the threats to the red rock sunflower, its rarity, and the need to protect it through listing to ensure its perpetual survival. As part of this regulation change proposal, NDF was required to conduct a small business impact assessment and produce a statement which can be found on our website at https://forestry.nv.gov under the Happening Now and Events tabs. In conducting the small business impact assessment and provide a statement required by NRS 233B.0608, NDF diligently contacted all identified businesses involved in the business activities within and around the lands that contain red rock sunflower and habitats to gather feedback on the proposed regulation by NDF. None of the businesses responded with concerns. As a result, NDF has chosen to follow NRS 527.270, which mandates NDF to add any species needing assistance for survival to the endangered list due to overexploitation, disease, or habitat threats, such as destruction, drastic modification, or severe curtailment. Are there any comments or questions on the proposed regulation? If so on Teams, please raise your hand so I can call on you to unmute. None here in Carson, none on Teams. I'll close agenda item number 3 and move to agenda item number 4, which is the adoption of LCB file R15424. In consideration of having received no public comment at the workshop held on June 21st, 2024, having not received public comment at this hearing that alters the agency's understanding of impacts or outcomes of the regulation change, having not identified any impact to small businesses, having the legal requirement to adhere to the standard nomenclature of plants on the list, and compelling evidence from experts from the Nevada Division of Natural Heritage and the Bureau of Land Management regarding the status of and threats to the species, coupled with legal requirements to ensure that plants are protected that are threatened with extinction from known and potential threats, I hereby formally adopt LCB file number R154-24. The regulation will be submitted to the Legislative Commission for final approval and enactment. With that, I will move to agenda item number 5, the second public comment period. And anyone providing public comment is asked to state and spell their first and last names for the record and limit their comments to 3 minutes per person. Is there anybody within the Carson City location wishing to provide public comment? Jamie says no. I do not have any as well. And Teams, anybody wishing to provide public comment shall raise their hand and I will call on them to unmute their mic. Okay, not hearing any. Closing agenda item number 5, public comment, and moving to agenda item number 6, adjournment. I will call this meeting, or this hearing adjourned on October 21st, 2024 at 9:49 a.m. Thank you all for attending. Nicole, you could stop the recording.